Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Oh, Merry Christmas, Mrs. Claus.
Oh, what a gorgeous day here in Londonderry.
Absolutely, it's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. I brought the sleigh in. It was very kind enough to have the school district let me park it up by the new school district building.
Oh.
And it was just beautiful coming in.
What a beautiful morning.
Just a beautiful morning.
The sun felt so warm. What a great day.
Yes, and Randolph loved the weather, just loved the weather.
I know, they love to fly when it's warm.
Yes, they do.
It's a nice break. Usually
yes, it is
so
a very
cold,
nice break.
So
yes,
cold and chilly,
yes.
we can take their blankets off.
Yes, yes.
We can give them some sweet feed.
Yes.
It's so lovely.
Yes,
it is so great to be here.
They're bedding down and they're eating now.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, resting up for our next trip.
Oh, Santa, it's so busy for you this time of year.
It's very busy. And thank you very much for helping me, Mrs. Claus.
Oh, I'll do anything for you, Santa.
Thank you.
Will.
Thank you.
Oh, I hear the little voices of friends.
Let's see. What do we have here? Oh, well, hello, little one. Well, hello.
Oh, look at her
shirt,
you come.
Oh, my little girl. Oh. That's a nice hug you're giving Santa Claus. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Have you been a good girl for Mommy and Daddy?
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's good.
Here's Santa.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
And what do you want for this Christmas?
The series from the Wii.
Oh, really? Good. Very good.
And the big days.
Yes, and do you have your tree?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. Okay. All right. That's wonderful. Now, I'm going to come to your house when you're fast asleep.
And I'll go and more the Christian.
Good. Very good.
I just wanted...
What would you like to see?
I just wanted to that's it, I want.
Oh, yeah? Oh, well, okay. Would you like to go see Mrs. Claus?
Yeah.
Okay, sweetie.
Something here for
Oh,
Here.
What a beautiful dress you have on.
And you know what else we have to give you here? And you can take those. And here is a little candy cane for you. Thank you for visiting
You have a wonderful Christmas.
Oh, how
so beautiful, adorable.
Did you see her shirt for you,
yes,
Santa?
Absolutely. That makes me so happy.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
I'll see you, little one.
Have a good holiday. Thanks for visiting.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming over to visit. Santa, what a way to start the
that
afternoon.
Was beautiful. A beautiful dress.
So darling.
Oh, she came right up and gave me a big hug and kiss.
What a brave girl, because we know sometimes that beard can make some kiddos a little nervous.
Yes, I agree with you.
What a brave girl.
Yes, she was very brave.
She was sunny like the sunshine
That's
today.
Exactly right.
That's so great, Santa.
What a beautiful start.
What a beautiful start to the day.
Start. Yes, it is.
And the smile that radiated.
Oh.
What a good girl.
Come running right to me. I couldn't be any happier.
That is great. That is
great.
What a way to start the day.
Yes.
I hear the voices of some other friends.
I do too.
It sounds like a busy day. It's a busy time of year,
It's
Santa.
a very busy time.
There's so much for everyone to do.
Very, very busy.
And to get done. How are things going for you in the shop?
The shop is going well. We had to hire a few new elves.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, the list has got much, much longer this year.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes. Well, who do we have here? Come see Santa. Well, hello.
Welcome,
Well, hello. Come. Oh, give me a big hug. That a boy. Oh, boy. How are you, little one? Oh, that's... Come up on Santa's
great,
lap.
friendly kids.
Hold on. Oh, oh, let me see. Did you do that for me? Oh, Oh, that's wonderful. You stayed within the lines, and there's my red coat and my black belt and my boots. Good job. That's excellent. Very good. Mwah! Very, very good. Why don't you go show that to Mrs. Claus?
That's right. Thank
How are you doing?
so much.
Have you been a good girl this year?
Enough for
Has your brother's been good?
North Pole. It is
Not him.
freezing
Oh, why?
cold
What has he
here.
done?
Is it
Oh,
freezing
maybe
cold
you don't
here?
want to tell Santa, huh?
No, it's nice and warm. That's great.
Oh, well, I'm sure that he's working on it.
So your mommy can get
Now,
a quick picture.
can you do me a big favor
I'm gonna put this
and
right
make sure that you have a couple of carrots and a glass of milk for me when I come to your house? I'm only going to come when you're asleep, though. You got to get to sleep. Can you do that for me?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm going to check on you. I will check on you. What do you have there, little one?
these are listings.
Those are your lists?
Good idea.
Let me see your list.
I got my list.
Oh, well,
Very
me
prepared
see your
and
list.
organized.
wow. Absolutely. Very neat.
Santa, would you like the
you want-
microphone for
Well,
our
oh,
friends?
yes.
Chelsea want all of
Thank you, Mrs. Claus. Huh?
Chelsea want all those.
She wants all that stuff? Well, you know, you usually have a list, and then once in a while you get one or two gifts. Huh? We have to share, don't we?
Yes.
Yes, yes. Well, let's see here. A hoverboard. Oh, a real parrot? A real parrot?
No.
Oh, it says a what's that all about?
No. It's a toy.
Oh, it's a toy. I was going to say a real parrot. You have to do a lot of work with a real parrot, you know. You have to feed them and make sure they're clean. Now, let's see.
That's
Can you help me with this?
dirt bike, gumball.
Who wants a
rocket.
dirt bike? You want a dirt bike? No.
Yes. Razor.
Huh?
Razor dirt bike.
Ah, well, that's an awful tall order, you know.
Gumball, vlog camera, blanket, M&M's, Skittles.
Oh, you like M&M's and Skittles, huh? I know a few other children that like them too, you know. Okay.
Trailer.
A trailer? What kind of trailer?
Any kind of trailer.
Any kind of trailer. Oh,
Not,
okay.
not real.
Not real? Like a toy trailer?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot easier to deal with here. Okay, help me with this one.
Vlog camera, Nerf gun,
A Nerf gun. Oh,
race car, PJ Masks pajamas,
oh,
gumball,
a race car. That's wonderful.
puzzles,
You like puzzles?
teddy bear, blanket,
Oh,
baby shark game.
well, I'm sure that Santa probably will be able to do something for you children. That is absolutely wonderful. You did a wonderful job. Why, thank you. That makes Santa very, very happy, you know.
Great colors.
Look at that. Would you show that to Mrs. Claus?
Isn't that?
And would you bring that over to Mrs. Claus?
Why,
Thank you, thank
are a
you.
family of artists. Can I see your list? Let's see. You worked so hard on your list.
Yes, yes.
Good job, guys. Good job.
And those pictures are going to go to the North Pole.
Yes.
And Mrs. Claus will put them up on the wall.
This is great. And look at your penmanship. It is so good. Good job.
Very good.
So many special things. Okay, we'll give you
Sure.
your list back. Do you want your list back?
No.
Just
What's
in
that?
case?
A moose.
Yeah, it's good for organization.
Oh, a moose.
Okay.
That's
we have
Rudolph's
some
cousin.
Nice
It is,
job.
it's
Can I give
Rudolph's
you a high
cousin.
five? Good job, you. Good
All
job,
right.
you. All right. Good job.
Come see
And
Santa.
here's your
Come
list.
up and see Santa. You come see. That a boy. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, my little boy. Mwah. Santa loves children. Thank you. Thank you for coming by. And you, slap me 5. Oh, that a boy. You can give me a kiss right there if you want. Okay.
Oh,
boy.
that's
Good.
so nice.
I love to hug children. Yeah. You guys have a very nice Christmas.
Yes, and here's some treats for you. Here's your
Oh, you
list.
get treats.
So you can have that for you. And here's, there you go.
Absolutely.
Oh, pink.
let's put the little one on the lap. We're going to take a picture for your parents.
And here's some stickers for you
Do
guys.
I know Jingle? Yeah,
Here's some stickers for you.
Fine.
And here's a sticker
I know
for
Bella.
you. And here's one for your brother.
Here,
I think your
here,
mama
come-
wants to
come
take
here.
a picture too. Nice job.
Come on up on my lap.
Oh, thank you.
Come on. We're going to take a picture for Mom. Oh, Daddy. Here, you come over here with your brother.
Oh, beautiful.
Come over, get a little closer to Santa, will you please? There we go. Ho, 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 ho!
Beautiful.
Okay, very good.
Happy holidays.
We'll see you later. Be good boys and girls for Mommy and Dad.
Sweetie, thank
Bye.
you so
Oh, ho, ho,
much.
ho! Watch out there, you.
Have a good holiday. Thanks for
Merry
visiting, friends.
Did you do this one?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
Santa
You have a
loves
beautiful
collecting
smile.
artwork.
You go give that to Mrs. Claus. Thank
Thank you
sweetie.
so much, Chelsea. Thank you. We're going to put this right here so the world can see it.
Absolutely. Thank
what
you very
What
much,
a great way to
Kelsey.
start the holidays, Santa.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, little ones.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Thanks
Christmas.
for visiting. They were so
They were-
fun. And did
yes.
you see their list, Santa?
They did a wonderful job.
A wonderful job with
Very
their
clear,
organization.
very neat.
Very concise, yes.
Very proud of them. Very proud
And
of
a
them.
dirt bike, Santa.
Yes. Oh, boy, that's
That's
a tall
going to be
order.
a heavy one for your sack.
I know.
But I hear that's a popular want for
Yes,
this
it is.
part of the woods this time of year.
Very much so.
I've never been on one, and I'm fine with that. But I hear lots of
Okay.
the little boys would love to have one of those dirt bikes to
Yes, yes.
adventure around, and
Oh, Mrs.
it's
Claus.
exciting.
Do we have a book we can read?
We do. Are you ready for a story,
Yes, I'm ready
Santa?
for a story.
Absolutely.
It was a long trip. I'm ready for a story.
Well, as a matter of fact, I have a story here.
Oh, wonderful.
The Christmas
Wonderful,
story.
Mrs. Claus.
So settle in, Santa, and relax.
Oh, I thank you.
And I will read
Oh.
you this story. You need to relax your
Oh.
weary bones,
Oh,
Santa.
I'll tell you.
You've been working so hard this time
Although the
of
weather's
year.
been good, so it hasn't been too bad up there.
I'm so thankful, Santa. I
So
hate,
am I.
I
But
hate
sometimes
when
it
you-
gets really rough.
It's awful, and I,
I
hate to
know,
see you
I know.
overworked, Santa.
And the reindeer do a great job keeping everything under control.
That's wonderful.
Yes, yes.
It certainly looks as if it's going to snow. You see? Here is the snow. I don't see very much snow here this time of year.
No, either do I. That looks like outside.
Yes. I'm glad we wore our galoshes, says Elizabeth to Harry Dog. Alice Rabbit and Hillary Cat are waiting for them when they get home. We found a lovely tree, says Elizabeth. And that's one of my most favorite things of
Yes.
this year, Santa, is finding the tree and decorating.
Yes.
And the cocoa and the Christmas
And you
music.
did such a wonderful job up at the North Pole. The
Thank-
tree is beautiful this year.
Thank you, Santa. It has my heart. One
know
of
it
those
does.
things that has my heart.
You do such a good job.
Alice and Hillary have made some hot chocolate. They all sit down and have some. They bring the Christmas tree decorations down from the attic.
Yes.
Lucky for us, we have the elves to give
Yes,
us a hand
yes.
with that.
And they get busy quick.
Yes, yes. They get right to work. It is a big job to trim the tree, and you know, it isn't every little girl and dog and cat and rabbit who can do it. They work so hard. It is, and you know, Santa, it's a team effort decorating
Yes,
a
it is.
Christmas tree.
And you do a wonderful job.
Thank you. The more the merrier. Hillary decides to taste the popcorn string.
Oh.
Hillary, you stop that, says Elizabeth. The tree is all trimmed, but there is no star for the top. I've met a few elves in my day that like to eat the popcorn string,
yeah,
Santa.
yeah. And one year we had a hard time finding the star
Yes,
on the top
we
of the tree.
did.
Remember that?
I do remember that.
We had elves scrambling all over the
Everywhere,
workshop to find
everywhere.
the star.
Sometimes it can get a little chaotic.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'll go get one, says Elizabeth.
There we go.
So Elizabeth is a problem solver.
Yes, that's wonderful.
Elizabeth meets a lady. The lady doesn't have a star, but she has a ginger cookie for her.
Ginger cookies.
Yes, Elizabeth becomes a little lost in the woods, but a blue jay shows her the way out.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have a star, though. But
It's
she
okay.
got her ginger cookie.
Hey.
Elizabeth passes a dark cave. Hello? Is anyone there? She calls. One pair of eyes opens, and then 2 and 3, 4, 5 pairs of eyes. 5 owls in there. Do you have a star for me? Asks Elizabeth. No star here, say the 5 owls. They aren't interested in stars. For the tops of the Christmas trees just now, they are too sleepy. They're hibernating.
Yes, yes.
What luck! Elizabeth meets the Santa Claus for rabbits and other small animals. Do you know, says Elizabeth, we don't have a star for the top of our Christmas tree. Well, now let's see, says the Santa Claus. There just might be one in here somewhere.
Oh, he's going into his bag.
Yes.
Yes,
We
yes.
love that. Santa's bag is never ending.
No, it's not.
Ho, 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 he says. Here we are. Santa, I can't do it as good as you. I try, but you're that's right, Santa. You are the best. There is a star for the top of the tree.
Oh, that's wonderful.
What a lovely story.
What a beautiful star.
You know what this reminds me of, Santa, when they were talking about ginger cookies?
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite cookie for our friends to leave you?
Oh, well, you know, it's changed over the years. But this year, I want a double stuffed Oreo.
A double stuffed
A
Oreo.
double stuffed Oreo, yes. And a
That-
glass of milk.
Yes, I want to say to all my friends out
Isn't
there
that something?
that milk, that is fantastic with
Yeah,
cookies.
yeah.
Because we don't always want you having sweet, Santa.
Oh, I know.
We
I
want
know.
to balance
You're
that
good
out.
about that. Yes,
You
yes.
eat quite a bit of sweets every year.
Well,
we want to keep you
it shows,
healthy.
too.
We want to keep you healthy for
Why-
next year.
Why, thank you, dear. Thank you.
So a double stuffed Oreo
Yeah,
cookie. We'll have to let our
double-stuffed
friends
Oreo
know
cookie.
that.
I'll dunk it in the milk, and off I go.
That's fantastic. And how do you feel about treats for the reindeer?
Well, I bring them carrots. We have carrots, and we have lettuce, and oats.
Oh, yes. So
Very
if they want to
special
leave
oats.
some. Oh, look
Well,
at our friend is back.
You're back, my little
with
girl.
a gorgeous
oh,
picture.
Did you do that?
Oh,
Did you do that for
so
Santa? Here,
Sweet.
come over. That a girl. That's a beautiful picture. You did a wonderful job. And is that Santa's belt? Yeah. And is that a teddy bear? That's a teddy bear in my bag, huh? Yes. Oh, yes. That's wonderful. That's Santa going like this, waving, huh? Waving. Oh, would you show that to Mrs. Claus? Can you show
Can
that
I
to
see
Mrs.
your pretty
Claus?
picture? You've done a great job with your picture. We love your artwork. Santa. Oh,
beautiful.
yes, that looks like that.
You
That's a
did.
good line.
Yes.
Yes, that's great.
Yes.
You're very welcome.
Come, come. Hold on here. Let's get up on my lap. What would you like?
Black boots.
Oh, have you been a good girl?
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can do that.
Okay.
Can you smile?
Smile, sweetie.
Look at me. That's not a smile.
Smile. Come on.
Oh, what a
You give your
sweet
mama a smile.
girl.
Oh,
Good
Oh, I
job.
love the hugs.
What
the
a
hugs.
nice girl.
What a wonderful time of year.
I love your Christmas tree.
Do you like that Christmas tree?
Yeah.
Yes. We had our elves do that tree. Yeah, we had an advance party, and they came down and did the tree.
Natalie, can you ask Santa what we should leave the reindeer?
Yeah.
What should we feed as reindeer overnight?
Ah.
I think I'll leave carrots and milk.
Oh, yes, I think that's a good
Yes.
idea. And the carrots, you know those little baby carrots?
Yeah.
They like the baby carrots because they can put them right in their mouth.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna get baby carrot.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm sure that Rudolph and his friends will enjoy it.
Okay.
Why, thank you very much.
You have Rudolph? Because I see,
We
Yeah,
do have Rudolph.
Yeah.
I see him.
You see him?
Yeah.
Rudolph sees you.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, sweetie.
You have to look up into the sky and see the red nose.
Oh, that's wonderful.
What a nice girl.
Oh, full of hugs, full of hugs.
Yes. Bye. Thank you for coming back.
Merry Christmas,
What
little
a
one.
sweet
oh,
girl.
Oh.
She's so
Oh,
adorable.
she's so wonderful.
She's going to leave Rudolph and
Yes.
the reindeer.
Yes.
Baby carrots.
Baby carrots, yes.
That's fantastic.
They love those baby carrots.
Isn't that
Yeah.
what, you know, and I think that's great. They're quick.
Yes,
You pop
they
them
are.
in your mouth and you're on to the next
Quick
house.
energy and up, and away they
Up
go.
and up and away you go because
Yes.
you are so busy, Santa.
Very busy. Very, very busy.
You're so busy this time of year, and I often get worried how busy you are.
I know.
But you're doing so well. You look
Why,
really good this year,
Thank you
Santa.
very much. And
You
of
look
course,
really
I
good.
have to tell you that the elves put a seatbelt in the sleigh for me this year.
Oh,
because I knew you were
Santa,
concerned
I've
about
been
that.
wanting one
It's just
for
like
so
driving a
long.
car. I
I've
have
been
to put my
wanting one for
seatbelt
so
on.
long,
Santa puts a seatbelt on now.
I worry so
I know
much
you
when
do.
you are
I know
out.
you do, and I
It's-
thank you very much.
It's the longest night of my life, Santa.
Oh, I know, and it's
And
the biggest seatbelt I've ever seen.
Safety first, Santa.
Absolutely.
Safety first.
Yes,
Absolutely.
and thank you very much. Safety is very important.
It is very important.
Very important, especially during the holiday season.
Yes.
Yes.
I bet that up here in the Northeast, though, we haven't had snow of late.
No,
So it's good.
no,
It's better. It's safer.
I know when I was flying over the northern section of New Hampshire, they do have snow up in the ski areas.
Oh,
But
beautiful.
once, you get south of the state capital, Concord, there's not much snow.
Well, I wonder if we'll have a white Christmas down here
Well,
for our friends here in the southern part of the state.
I'm praying for it.
Yes,
Yes,
for them.
I certainly hope
There's
so.
nothing that matches the beauty of a white Christmas.
Yes, it's just
for
a
them.
beautiful white snowflake.
And when you were flying in the north, did you see the snow-capped mountains,
Yes,
Santa?
absolutely.
Were they gorgeous?
Oh, and that mountain, Mount Washington, it was snow. It was beautiful.
I
it was
bet it was
snow-capped. It was
gorgeous.
absolutely beautiful.
I hear the weather there can be quite scary,
Yes,
but it's
yes.
so beautiful to
Yes,
look at, Santa.
It is. It's beautiful.
Absolutely. This part of this neck of the woods, shall we say, is absolutely
Beautiful.
beautiful.
Absolutely.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
And on a lovely day today, I
Oh.
bet everyone's out, hustle and bustle. It's warm here today
okay.
for
I
these
was
folks.
flying over those malls, they call them, and there were cars everywhere and people going everywhere. It's just such a wonderful time of year.
It is.
Yes.
And you know what I love about this time of year too, Santa? There seems to be a sense of friendliness
Yes.
amongst everyone
You're right about that.
that we don't experience any other time of the year.
Absolutely.
I wish we did
I do too. I wish it was all the time.
year. I wish
But
we
yeah,
could carry
there's
that.
something to be said about that.
Yes, that Christmas spirit.
Yes.
I
And it
feel-
is.
I
It's a
feel.
spirit. I feel
You
it.
can feel it this
Yes.
time of year. It's so nice where people are smiling at each
Yes.
other when they usually
There's
won't.
joy, there's
There's
happiness.
joy and happiness. You get
Yes.
to go to friends' houses more
Yes.
often and
Yes.
visit and connect with one another.
Yes.
It's a shame we couldn't do that all year round,
Well,
Santa.
I know, but right now we can't.
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
way too
You're
busy.
very busy.
I know.
Very busy.
I know.
Well, I'm certainly glad to hear about the seatbelt and the sleigh,
Yes.
Santa.
Yes.
Have there been any other modifications that I don't know about?
No modifications, just the seatbelt.
Fantastic.
The elves got on me and said, Mrs. Claus wants a seatbelt in that sleigh. It's no different than getting into a car. And
Absolutely.
we had a discussion about it, and I agreed, and they installed it before we started on our trip.
That is wonderful news,
You know,
Santa.
we have to set examples.
Yes, Santa, everyone looks up to you.
I know.
Everyone
And
looks up to
quite
you,
frankly,
Santa.
when we start coming down and we land, sometimes it gets a little rough.
Oh, I don't
Oh
think
boy,
I need
yeah,
to hear
sometimes that
Santa.
crosswind really will take the sleigh.
I think I'd rather read a story than talk
I
about
think that's
because that
wonderful.
makes me so nervous, Santa.
I know.
I want you completely safe.
Why, thank you.
Well, this looks like a fun story.
Yes.
The Berenstain Bears, yes. And skiing. Do you ski, Santa?
I used to.
You used to.
I used to, but, you know, I hung my skis up over the fireplace. I did.
That's so
Yes,
nice.
yeah.
Do you miss it, Santa?
Yes, I do. I enjoy the
Aw.
wind against my face, and just, it's beautiful and it's quiet.
And the thrill of going down
And the thrill
the
of
mountain
going down a hill.
with the fresh powder all around
Oh, it's
you.
wonderful.
The
And then you get to the
scenery.
bottom in one piece. And then you go have some
Santa.
apple cider.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes,
That's wonderful. That is quite a sport,
yes.
skiing.
Yes, it is.
It's a good time of year for that.
Yes, it is.
Let's see what we have. The Bears' Christmas. This will be the best Christmas you ever had. I'll teach you to use these things. Follow your dad. I've heard about these bears, Santa. They like to have a lot of
Yeah,
fun,
yes,
and
yes.
sometimes a little bit of mischief.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try the sled first. Let's try the sled here. No, I know a better place. This is too near. That Papa Bear wants to keep on
he
going.
Sure does.
And I don't know about the Mama Bear. It looks like she likes safety.
Mm.
She's
Well,
saying, please be
yes,
safe
yes.
with my cub. The best place to sled is up there, up ahead. I learned to sled there when I was a kid. Wait till I show you the things that I did.
Oh, that's quite an incline.
That's quite an incline. I can only imagine what it looks like on the other side,
Yes.
Santa. Now watch what I do. Keep an eye on your pop. The first thing to learn is my great belly flop. Oh, Santa.
Oh,
I've never done great belly flops when I've gone tobogganing, Santa. First, I hold the sled high. Then I start to run. Then I flop on my belly. That's how it's done.
Oh,
He
yes.
goes down head first on his belly, Santa. Very brave, very brave. Wow, that's really something, Pop. Is that the way to belly flop?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
He went right down
Yes, he did.
kersplat. I
He
don't.
probably has a pink belly.
I bet he does.
boot.
Santa. I bet he does. Thank you, Dad, for showing me how. Give me my sled and I'll belly flop now. Like father, like son.
The old saying, the acorn doesn't fall far from the tree.
Oh, Santa, I believe you're right. That is so good. Not now, my son. It's getting late. I still have to teach you to ski and to skate. He's got lots of winter
Yes, he
activities
does.
planned. Skating holds my heart, Santa. Remember we used to skate around the
Yes.
rink?
We did.
Together,
We held hands and once in a while, I'd take a little dive,
Yes, Santa.
and you'd help me up. and
That's
off
right.
We would go.
And arm in arm, and then
Yes.
cocoa by the fire
Oh,
outside,
that was wonderful.
Santa.
Put
This-
my feet up on the log.
This is the most wonderful time of year,
It is,
Santa.
absolutely.
My friends used to call me the Great Skating Bear, and I'll show you why on that ice down there. We have to be careful of ice, though, this time of year, Santa.
Absolutely.
Right here on this ice, I once won a first prize, but my skates don't fit you. They're not the right size. He's gonna wear little cub
Oh,
bear
oh boy.
skates. I hope he works out okay.
So I do too.
Oh, that doesn't look so good
That's
to
not
me.
good at all.
No, that's
No.
actually not safe.
Not at all. Sounds like Papa Bear didn't test the ice before they went on it.
Papa Bear did not test the ice, and you're right, Santa.
Oh,
you need to tell our friends that it's very
you have
important.
to test the ice.
Yes.
you have to have a minimum of 4 inches of good ice.
That's good to know and to
Yes,
tell our friends,
yes,
Santa.
absolutely.
Because sometimes, especially this time of the year, it looks safe.
But it isn't.
Right.
Yes.
It's always good.
And we've had a few of the deer actually get stuck on the ice. They fell through, and the local fire departments would come and pull them out. And we've been fortunate this year. We've had 3 or 4 of them, and they've all survived.
And bless their hearts,
Yes,
the
yes.
fire department to come and help rescue the deer. That's
Super
wonderful.
individuals. They did a great job.
That's so great to
Yes,
hear,
yes.
Santa. That warms my heart. Well, thank you, Dad, for showing me how. I think I know all about ice skating now.
Oh,
Ooh, we gotta be careful on the
very
ice.
careful.
There's a place over here where you can sit. You can warm up, and I'll practice a bit. Oh, that's good, Santa. He helped his papa out.
Good. That's
yeah, we
good.
want to keep everyone safe.
Yes.
Look, Pa, I'm skating. I'm pretty keen. Look, Pa, I'm doing a figure 16. Oh, Santa, instead of a figure 8.
Yeah,
That's so
figure
funny.
16.
Yeah. That's so funny. And he built a nice warm fire for his
his
papa.
pop. Oh, yes.
That's wonderful. That wasn't too bad. You're learning, I see. But now come along. Now I'll teach you to ski.
Oh,
What's next for these crazy
well,
bears?
that's what you can do up in the northern country.
Here's my old ski jump. We'll ride to the top, and you'll get a lesson from Ski Jumper Pop.
Oh,
Oh, the Pop thinks he's a
He's a
ski
skier.
jumper.
oh boy.
They're brave, the ski jumpers.
Yes, yes, they are.
That is a brave, brave
Yes.
person to do that, Santa.
Very brave.
When you first put on skis, be careful, don't slip. And watch where you're going. Be sure you don't trip.
I've tripped a few times.
Oh,
Oh, yes,
Santa.
absolutely. I crossed the skis and down I went.
Oh, Santa, and your knees are okay?
Yes, yes,
oh,
they're fine, they're fine.
Thank goodness, Santa. I'm watching, but tell me, Pop, please, are you going to go jumping without any skis? Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Looks like Papa's having a hard time.
Yes, yes, it does.
Don't ask silly questions, just do as I say. Just follow me down, and I'll show you the way. Oh, he's tumbling into a
He sure
giant
is.
snowball, Santa. Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
He's flying next to his papa, but Papa doesn't have his skis on.
I think they're heading for a little trouble.
Well, I've had enough of this Christmas Day fun. How would you like to go home now, my son? It looks like they're soaring into the town square, Santa.
Yep.
Poor Papa. Oh, it looks like he's had a hard day.
Oh.
Hi, Ma, we're back. Doesn't Papa look nice? All wrapped up for Christmas in nice snow and ice. Poor Papa.
Oh.
He's in a snowball. And look, he's decorated with the town square decorations. Poor Papa. Uh-oh, when he landed into the house. Papa. Mama says, I can't even watch.
Oh. And the little one's right behind him.
He's right behind his Papa.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, Dad. Thank you. Your lessons were great. I learned how to ski, how to sled, how to skate. Oh, he's still so appreciative
Oh, he is,
of
and I'm
all
sure
his
Papa-
Papa's help. Papa's been through a lot
Oh,
that day.
I'm
Look
sure
at him.
he's used plenty of Bengay. That's what they call it. For sore muscles.
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
Santa. Oh, Santa.
Oh, boy.
It's our best Christmas ever. Don't you think so, Dad? Yes, the very best Christmas we've ever had. And they're drinking their cocoa and eating their Christmas meal.
Yes, and he has his feet in a bucket of hot water.
Yes, because I think he got a little chilly with
Oh,
all
I think he did too,
his
falling through
winter
that ice.
activities.
Yes, yes.
And then you see at the end of the day,
Yes.
how
Isn't
lovely,
that wonderful?
peeking through the window. That's great.
Well, it's an important lesson to make sure that if you children want to go on the ice, that you go and you talk to your parents first.
Yes.
And let them check and make sure the ice is safe before you get on it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Because
yes.
it can be deceiving, right,
It
Santa?
can be very deceiving. Yes, it can. It's a good lesson
We
to
want to
learn.
make sure that all of our friends are safe.
Yes, absolutely.
Boy, Santa, this time of year, there's so many traditions to be had and so many activities to do.
Yes.
What is, if you think back to your heart, back over the years, what has been your favorite Christmas memory, or what's your favorite Christmas activity?
Well, I can tell you that there was a time when I took the sleigh down to St. Croix. And I visited a family down there, and we actually got into a gray pickup truck and drove around the whole island singing Christmas carols before I left. And it was wonderful. People came out on the street.
That's
It was so wonderful. What a wonderful memory that was.
What a wonderful. Now, it's warm there,
Oh,
Santa?
it was very warm.
So
Yes,
you,
it was.
you didn't have to wear all of your
No,
your warm,
actually,
furry
I had
clothes.
these special shorts. Oh, the kind of
Santa.
hair that had the frill, and yes.
Isn't that wonderful?
Have you ever seen Santa in sandals?
Oh, I do
you
sometimes.
should see the sandals.
Uh-huh.
Say, oh, Lord.
So Christmas can be different for everyone. Then,
Absolutely,
Santa.
absolutely.
What a wonderful memory. And so no matter where you are,
That's
there's
exactly.
warm memories to be had.
There is warm memories to be had. That was a wonderful time, and they were very grateful, and they had a nice little tree, and
Isn't that
yes,
wonderful?
that was a fond memory.
And I bet
Yes.
so many benefited from your
Oh,
wonderful
yes,
carols.
yes, and the people were so nice on the island.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes,
Did you
yes.
go swimming there, Santa?
I did.
That's
I did. I touched my big toe in the water.
Oh, Santa. And was it warm?
Oh, very warm.
Much warmer than the water we have at the North Pole.
absolutely. The North Pole, it's cold.
Yes, it's very
Yes.
cold. We don't go swimming there.
No,
Never.
well, we do inside.
Inside. We swim
But
inside, but
outside?
not outside.
No, no, oh, no.
No. Well, you got me the hot tub.
Yes,
Which is good
yes.
for you, too.
Oh, very good.
When you come back from your
Yes.
long trip, I always want to make sure that
Yes.
you hop in and give your
And
muscles
I do.
a break.
Yeah, 15, 20 minutes, and we get out,
That's
and we
r-
relax,
that's
and then we
right.
go back in. And yes.
So when you were on that island, Santa, did you
Yes.
do any surfing?
No surfing, no.
surfing for you.
No, I did get on a sailboat, though.
Oh, Santa,
Yes,
tell
yes,
us about
it
that.
was wonderful. It was a catamaran, and we catamaraned out to an island called Bucks Island. And we dove off the catamaran and swam to the island, and we had lunch.
Isn't
And
that
it was wonderful.
wonderful,
We had kids
Santa?
running on the beach, and it
Oh,
was just
what a
wonderful.
wonderful
Yes,
memory.
Yes, yes.
And for someone that's in the cold all the time,
Oh, it was so joyful.
what a joyful memory to be
joyful.
warm
Yes,
at the
yes.
holiday season.
And they were very, very appreciative.
Isn't that
Yeah,
wonderful,
yeah.
Santa?
And the deer, the reindeer, Rudolph, he had to talk to the boys because they usually like to take off in snow. And of course, we didn't have that.
Oh,
So the best next thing is we took off on the beach.
Oh,
Yes.
Santa.
Oh, was that something?
That warms
We
my
took
heart.
off on the beach.
It must have been beautiful
Oh, well,
with
it
the
was
sun.
it was a longer run, but
You
Rudolph
managed
got
to
us
get up
and
and
out.
get go.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I bet you were sad to leave, Santa.
I was.
Yes, that's hard.
Yeah, I was.
That's great, though, that you were able to warm up.
Yes.
That's
yes.
wonderful. That's wonderful.
Yes.
Before I met you, Santa, I used to do what they call scuba diving.
Ah.
And that was I see when you go to the warm areas,
Mm.
that captures a part in your heart forever.
Yes, it does.
It does.
Yes,
it
it
does.
does.
So I miss that, but not as much as I love being with you,
Why,
Santa.
thank you very much, dear. Oh, thank you.
Some of
You
m-
warm my heart.
You warm my heart.
Oh, thank
Some of my favorite Christmas memories for me
Mhm.
are when you're done with your big journey and
Oh,
you're home and
yes.
we're all relaxing around the fire
Mm.
with the Christmas tree
Yes.
and our cocoa
Yes.
and our crudité and our cookies.
Apple pie.
Apple pie
yes.
is so lovely
Yes.
this time of year.
We get to sit and relax and enjoy our
relax.
accomplishments.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
And we all share,
Yes.
our favorite high and our favorite low of
Yes,
the
we
holiday
do.
season. That is what warms my heart
And
the
one of the
most.
things I love to do is when I come home after the long trip and after we relax, I always love to go to the workshop and talk to the elves and thank them personally
Isn't
because they
that
work hard all year long.
Yes,
And
Santa.
I'm not always there, but they put their heart and soul into making toys and making Christmas fun. And I like to go and thank each and every one of them.
Santa, that's why you're my favorite.
Oh, why thank
because
you.
you're always thinking of others,
Well,
and that's so
it's
wonderful.
very important.
It is
No,
to
it's
thank
very important.
the people that support the team.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's hard when we're in the hustle and,
And
the
the bustle.
bustle of everything
It
to
is, yeah.
stop and pause and reflect
Very
and
important.
connect and thank people. It's so
Yes,
hard,
It
Santa.
really is.
But that's why I love you so much,
But
Santa.
that's
'cause
wonderful
you
about
thi-
Christmas.
Yes, it's that time of year
that
to
time of
stop
year.
and do that and to
Yes.
really appreciate one another.
And recognize one another.
Yes,
wonderful.
absolutely, Santa.
And the best is the banquet with the elves.
Oh,
Oh,
and
boy.
the food, Santa,
Oh, the
and
food
the
just keeps coming.
laughter.
Oh, boy.
Laughter.
I sit at the head of that table. I look down this table, it's almost a mile long. And all I see is a
Santa.
turkey and a turkey and a turkey.
Oh,
And elves everywhere.
is
It's
that
just
your
wonderful.
favorite this time of year, Santa? The turkey,
Yes, yes.
Isn't that
yes.
wonderful?
Turkey and ham.
turkey and ham, Santa.
And the elves love it too.
Yes,
They do.
I always make sure that there's turkey and ham
Oh,
and
you do.
plenty of it
You do.
for you, because you all
Oh.
work so hard.
And your kitchen is working so hard to make everything
We-
so nice.
We love putting nourishment into
I know.
all of our friends' bodies, so we do it with happiness and pride, Santa. Happiness and pride.
Okay, that's wonderful. You're correct, Mrs. Claus.
Yes. We do our pies.
And it's the funniest thing. After everyone has had their desserts, and the pies and the desserts you make are wonderful, I look down that long table, and half of them are sleeping
oh,
because they're so
Santa,
exhausted.
They're so
They're
tired.
so full of food. And I look, and they're the little heads sleeping on the
Their bellies
on the table.
are full.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh.
Santa.
Well, I think Santa's going to take a break for a minute.
Okay, Santa.
that be
That
okay,
sounds
dear?
great, Santa.
Okay, that's wonderful.
Let's take a break.
Oh,
Oh, Santa, it's good to be
yes,
back.
It's good to be back.
That
Yes,
was a
it
nice
is.
little break. That was
It
a
was
nice
a
little
very
break.
nice little break. I
Sometimes-
need those once in a while.
Yes, Santa. It's good to pace yourself.
Yes, yes.
We like it when you pace yourself, Santa. You're
Yes.
just so busy.
And when I get into that sleigh, every once in a while, I nod off.
Oh,
and
Santa.
the elf over my shoulder taps me on the head and says, Santa, wake up, wake up.
Santa. You
Yeah,
have to be careful.
I know.
Maybe
Yes.
some more vegetables for yourself.
Well, maybe.
Maybe some to kind of bring
Well,
up your energy
you
a
know,
little bit,
dear,
Santa.
It's
oh,
long.
Santa.
Oh,
We have some friends.
Come see Santa Claus.
Welcome, welcome.
It's always nice to see my little ones. Well, hello.
Welcome,
It's okay. Come see Santa. Sit on my lap like a good boy.
Thanks for
you
coming,
go.
Santa.
How you doing? Hey, right there for Santa. Get up on that lap.
Welcome.
So how are you boys?
Good.
Huh? Are you doing good? You what? What would you like for Christmas?
I like a present.
You'd like a present?
Oh.
Okay.
I think he would like some cars because he loves cars.
Some little cars?
Mm-hmm.
Little cars? Like Matchbox? Well, that's kind of... Santa used to have match... We have... Yeah? Okay.
Yes, we have some presents on the floor, yeah.
Oh,
He saw
yes,
our presents on the
yes,
floor, Santa, from the elves.
Yes.
And I want a computer for Christmas.
You want what?
a gaming computer.
Oh, okay. Well, have you, it all depends upon whether or not you've been good. Have you been good for Mom? Yeah? Ah. Are you cleaning up your rooms?
Santa.
Yes.
And are you helping Mom out?
Yes.
Good.
I
That's
need to
very good.
Get something for you.
Say cheese.
Oh.
Cheese. Hey, Noah, look at Mama. Cheese.
And
So.
here's the microphones.
Oh, I was wondering where that was, Mrs.
That
Claus.
was hidden.
Why, thank you. Oh. So, you've been a good boy? Yes, good. And now, when I come to your house, you have to be asleep.
Okay.
You can't be awake. You have to be in bed, or in a bed, not on the couch. And I don't want to see the TV on either, nor do I want to see any computer games. You have to be asleep,
Okay.
okay? And once you're asleep, then Santa will come. Can you do me a big favor?
Yes.
You know what type of cookie Santa wants this year?
Mama. Peanut butter.
Oreo, an Oreo cookie.
Okay.
Do you know what an Oreo cookie is?
Yes.
Oh, do you like them?
Yes.
Santa likes to dip them in milk. A little milk, and then off we'll go. And if you could put a couple of carrots, like 1 or 2 small little carrots that I can feed Rudolph. Yes, he's in charge of the reindeer, and that's what Rudolph needs, a little bit of energy. Takes a lot of energy to pull Santa,
Yep.
Yeah, you know why? Santa's heavy. Santa weighs a lot. Kind of like bears. You know how like bears eat a lot
Yeah.
for the winter so they hibernate? Well, Santa kind of does the same. Yeah, you want a present? Yeah? Well, I'll tell you what. I think if you get down and go see Mrs. Claus, Mrs. Claus has a little present for you. How's that? You want to do that?
For that.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead. That a boy.
I'm gonna.
I know. That a boy. Thank you very much. Thank you, Noah.
Here, friends. One for you.
Ah.
And one for you. And here's that for you.
Mm,
And for you. And here you go.
yes.
And
very
thank
much.
you. You are very welcome, and you have the best manners.
Yes. Very polite.
So
Santa likes that.
sweet.
Can you say thank you?
Thank you for coming, friends.
You're more than welcome.
It's so good to see you.
Well, you're more than welcome. You'll be a good boy.
Have a great Christmas,
Have a
boys.
great Christmas.
Thank you so
Well, thank you.
much.
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
what love.
Oh,
Bye. Thanks for coming to
bye.
visit
Thank you
us.
for coming. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. It was good to
You
see
were
you,
so
friends.
polite, Mrs.
What
Claus.
such fun.
Oh, they're
Whoa,
wonderful.
the manners were wonderful.
That's why I like this time of year.
Yes, I
why
love
I
this
love
time of
this
year.
time of year.
It seems to just bring out
Y-
the best in
people.
everyone.
Yes.
Oh, Santa, I wish we had this all year
I
round.
do too.
All
I do
year
too.
round, Santa.
I do too.
It's such a special,
it
warm time
really
of
is.
year.
It is.
I love seeing all the friendliness and the happiness
Yes.
and what sweet manners from our friends we just
Beautiful.
had.
Absolutely
That's
beautiful.
wonderful.
Yes, it is.
Well, Santa, we were talking before about some of our favorite Christmas memories.
Yes.
And you were talking about how you visited that island of St.
Yes,
Croix. Now,
St. Croix.
I have a special question that only you can probably answer.
Okay.
What are some of the most beautiful things that you can see from your sleigh when you're high in the sky?
Well,
Do you have some of your favorites, Santa?
I do. I love seeing the white mountain top of Mount Washington, the Eiffel Tower,
Oh, Santa,
Yes,
that's one of
yes.
my favorites.
and the old Great Wall of China.
Oh,
Yes, yes.
Santa. Can you actually see that from
You
your
can.
sleigh?
I can see it from my sled on a clear day, and it goes for miles, and it goes up and down. It's just a marvelous
Isn't
wall.
that wonderful?
Yes.
I heard, Santa, that was made by man's hands.
It was.
Isn't that
It's
amazing?
all stone. It's just
Isn't
wonderful.
that amazing?
It's incredible.
And do they have that lit up at night, Santa, do you think? Or do you see it during the day?
No, I see it during the day. At night, not necessarily. Sometimes if you go into a little village where the wall passes through, there are some lights, but for the most part, no.
Oh,
You usually have to see
Santa.
it during the daytime.
It sounds
Yes.
marvelous.
Yes.
Are there any other parts that you
Washington, D.C.
like to... Oh,
Oh.
Santa.
Oh, absolutely.
There's so many giant, beautiful
there
buildings
is.
in that city.
There is. There is.
Isn't that...
And the new memorial for 911 is just beautiful.
Oh.
New York City, the 911 memorial is absolutely beautiful.
It is, Santa. I
It
have
is.
visited there. I have visited
Yes,
there.
yes.
I thought it was important.
It
to-
is important.
It is important to
Yes,
see
it
that.
is. Very important.
Yes. And do you like the lights at night in New York City?
Oh,
There's
I love
lots
it.
to be had there.
There sure is. Over the years, they went from white lights, and now the buildings have blue, and the buildings have green.
Oh, Santa.
And there are signs on them, and it's just
signs.
wonderful.
Now, Santa, I have a question for you.
Yes.
How do you deliver your presents in a city that
Well,
never sleeps?
Well, you have to be awful tricky at that.
Oh, Santa, you're the best.
And you're absolutely right. That city does not sleep.
Oh, Santa.
I've pulled into that city at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, and you'd think it was lunchtime.
Oh, Santa.
yes.
There's a certain type of funness
Magic.
with that to
Yes,
it, though.
yes.
All that movement and all the people.
Yes.
And only you can
Absolutely.
get the job done
Well,
right,
you know,
Santa.
you kind of have to sneak in here and sneak in there.
Oh, Santa.
But we know how to do it.
Fantastic.
We know how to do it. And then as you move up into Boston,
Oh, yes, that's
you
another
have Bunker Hill, which is a beautiful monument.
beautiful. You can see
Yes.
that from the sky, Santa.
Yes, you can.
Abs-
That's lit up. Yes, you can.
Absolutely.
Yes, and Boston's skyline is changing.
Is it really?
Absolutely. They call it the Seaport District.
Oh, Santa.
And there are
heard.
buildings being built and restaurants, and it's quite amazing.
Isn't that
Yes, yes.
wonderful?
And there's some good green space.
Isn't
Yes,
that
yes,
thoughtful,
yes,
Santa?
it is. They've done a wonderful job in Boston.
Isn't that
Wonderful job, yes.
wonderful?
You can look down, and all along above the expressway is now all a green space and park. And it's wonderful to see the people sit outside and walk around, and they have a Ferris wheel there. Oh, it's just wonderful, Mrs.
Oh,
Claus.
Santa, that's wonderful
Oh,
to
it's
hear.
just wonderful, yes.
That is great when
Yes.
communities, especially urban communities like that,
Absolutely.
build community.
Yes.
We love that. We love that,
You know,
Santa.
when we pull into New Hampshire, and New Hampshire has its ski resorts, and it has its small little beautiful New England villages
Oh, so
with their commons and their churches, and it's just a wonderful sight.
And it's so quaint,
Yes, yes,
Santa.
yeah,
I love this
absolutely.
part of the woods for the
I do too.
for the quaintness. It reminds me so much of our home.
Yes,
really
it does. It really does.
Except our home has lots of white this time of year, not so much here.
Oh, I know.
It's actually a
I
warm day
know.
here today,
Yes,
Santa,
Yes,
to visit with our friends.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes. And when I get home, one of the best TV stations I watch is Hallmark.
Oh,
Hallmark during the
Santa,
Christmas time
yes.
is just wonderful.
Nothing but happiness.
Happiness, happiness. Oh, it's
And
just
love.
so wonderful. Yes.
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 And usually you'll see a magical kiss or two on those Hallmark shows.
All the time.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely, Santa.
yes, it's wonderful.
What about out west, Santa? When
Ah.
you fly out west, is there anything special you like to see?
Well, I can tell you that the Grand Canyon is beautiful. It's absolutely breathtaking. And it's you know, we live at the North Pole and we have snow, and there's certain areas down in Arizona or in California that don't experience snow, but the palm trees are all decorated, and it's a Christmas.
So they still keep their Christmas
Oh,
spirit?
absolutely.
Isn't that
Absolutely.
wonderful?
Just in a different way. That's all.
And that's beautiful that you say that, Santa.
But it is.
It's just in a different way.
It's just in a different way.
Isn't that
Yeah.
wonderful? I've heard about that Grand Canyon.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Being magnificent.
Absolutely beautiful.
And that was built by nature, Santa?
That is correct. Thousands and thousands of years ago,
Oh, isn't
ice came in, and that's how the Grand Canyon was made. and
Isn't
retreated.
that
Yes.
amazing?
Glaciers, yes.
And I've heard our friends out in California have had a bit of
Oh,
a hard time
yes.
recently, Santa.
I'll tell you, it's terrible to have to go over the forest fires, and the fires that California's had is just so sad. It's
It
just
is
so
so
sad, and
sad.
those people need some love and laughter in their lives.
I think we should try to send them some extra
Well, I
Christmas
plan on
cheer
it.
this year,
Yes,
Santa.
yes.
Our friends out in California need us.
Very devastating. Very
It's,
devastating.
it's so sad to hear,
And
Santa.
they, they have those forest fires, and then it rains, and then they have the mudslides.
Oh, Santa.
People have lost their homes. It's just terrible.
And can you see that from the sky
Yes,
where
and
the
yes.
trees have burned down,
and,
Santa?
and it burdens my heart. It saddens my heart to see that.
I'm sorry.
But there is something about it. The people do get together. They do support one another.
Isn't that
Even
wonderful?
through those tragic times, they seem to be able
People
to
are coming
gather
together
Yes,
in the
yes,
spirit of one, Santa.
Yes.
I love hearing
yes,
that.
yes.
Well, I'm going to send some extra Christmas spirit
Good.
to our friends out in California,
Yes.
Santa, because they sure need it right
Yes,
now.
they do. Yes, they do. It's very important.
And as you fly north, Santa, how
Mm-hmm.
about Alaska?
Oh, Alaska. Well, that's not too far from the North Pole. Well, it is, but very cold up there. And you
Very
have the
cold.
Eskimos and
Yes.
it's funny when the Bering Sea, and I'll fly over the Bering Sea, and we'll see the crab fishermen out there.
Isn't
late at
that
night, and the bows are cresting the
something?
water. Oh, you should see it from the sky.
And the northern lights, I'm sure,
Oh,
are
it's
spectacular.
gorgeous. It's
Santa.
beautiful. It's
Isn't
beautiful.
That wonderful.
Yes.
I love it when I'm fortunate enough to be able to take a break from what I'm
Yes,
doing
yes.
to capture the northern lights.
Northern lights are
because they are
beautiful.
truly a sight to
Oh,
behold,
they are.
Santa.
And the other thing is the comets.
Yes,
You get up
Santa.
and it's clear and it's bright and it's crisp, and you'll see comets just flash by you. It's just
Flash
wonderful.
Isn't that
Yes,
something,
yes.
Santa?
It's
I
beautiful.
didn't even think about that.
I know,
It
I
must have a
know.
light show of its own
It's
when you're out
unbelievable.
there.
It's my
Isn't-
own little world.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, it's my own little world. It's
That's
just wonderful.
fantastic.
Yes.
And you had mentioned the Eiffel Tower before. So
Yes,
when you
the
head
Eiffel
over to see
Tower.
our friends in Europe,
Absolutely.
are there any other things that you like to see over there?
Well, let's see. I love going to Switzerland. Switzerland is just a beautiful
Yes.
Austria and Switzerland.
Yes.
The mountains and the villages, and late at night, and you see the little twinkles in the valleys, which are the lights of the homes.
Beautiful.
And it's just beautiful. It's
And
absolutely
picturesque.
beautiful.
That's
yes,
wonderful.
Yes. Yes.
It's amazing everywhere you get to travel,
Yes.
Santa, and all the sights you get to see.
Yes. It is. It's amazing. It is amazing.
It is amazing.
It is amazing.
And how wonderful you've gotten to experience all of that.
Could I write a book?
Well, you could,
I could write a
Santa.
book. Yes, absolutely.
You could write about...
Maybe someday
Yes.
I'll write a book.
When things slow down
Yes,
a bit, Santa.
well-
because now your plate is quite full.
Dear, I don't know if it'll ever slow down.
Oh, you
know?
do such a great job managing
The
everything.
spirit continues. never ends.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What a great time.
It does.
Santa, what about another book?
I'd love
Would
that.
you like a little break?
Yes.
Let me see what we have
What
here.
do we have here now?
This is our last book we have, I think,
Oh.
Santa. This is our last book, I think. Let's see. This is The Night Before Christmas with 6 wonderful ornaments to hang on your tree. The night before Christmas is so exciting
it's
for
very
all of our
exciting.
little friends.
Oh, a lot of activity. You
Yes.
can feel the energy.
You can feel the
Feel the
energy.
energy.
And
It's
I'm
amazing.
so thankful, Santa, that you're reminding our friends
Oh.
that they need to get to sleep
Oh,
early.
they do. Absolutely.
They need to get to sleep
Yes,
early,
yes.
Santa. It's very important.
It is very important. Sleep is very important.
Sleep is very important.
for little girls and boys.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And you know, Santa, I wonder if people are not getting as much sleep as they should be. We have with all
Hmm.
of our technology we have, Santa.
Well, I'll tell you, I think you're right. I think that children need a couple more hours of sleep.
Absolutely.
I think they need to put down their computers and
And
put down their
unplug?
toys and
Yes.
rest their bodies. It's very important,
Absolutely.
And what's the most important meal of the day?
We know it's breakfast,
That's
Santa.
absolutely.
You never leave the kitchen without a
No,
very
no,
good breakfast.
I know that. And thank you very much.
Maybe you could share with our friends what your favorite breakfast meal is, Santa.
It's embarrassing.
No, Santa.
Well,
let our friends know what your
You
favorite.
always ask me, what would you like for breakfast, dear? And it's always 3 eggs, sausage, ham,
Yes.
and a cup of coffee.
Yes,
Yes,
Santa.
oh, yes.
And I'm so glad you should because it has lots of protein.
Absolutely.
We need to start our day out.
However, I have to say, whenever I ask for the salt and pepper, you always chastise me and say, stay away from the salt.
I'm so sorry, Santa.
I
I
know,
worry about
I
you
know,
so.
and I appreciate
I
that.
really do.
I
We have
appreciate
to
that.
watch our salt intake.
Yes, that's right. We do.
It's a serious thing,
Yes, it
Santa.
is. Yes,
I want
it
to keep
is.
you healthy.
The other thing that's very serious is sugar.
Yes, Santa.
One thing that has me a little concerned about boys and girls is I think they're eating too much candy sometimes.
Oh, Santa, that
you know?
can be a problem.
I see belly aches and you know, sugar's good, but it can also raise havoc with your health.
It can, Santa. And
Yes.
thank you for talking about that.
absolutely.
Because that's an important thing for our friends to
Yes,
keep note.
absolutely.
A little bit of sugar is okay.
Is okay. Yes.
But not too much. 'Cause
No.
it's not good for our
No,
bodies.
no, it's not. And as you get as old as Santa, it catches up to you.
That's why I hope this
Oh.
year our friends, I know you like your Oreos
Oh,
this
I
year,
know, I
Santa.
know.
But if they might leave you some fruits and vegetables,
That would be okay.
pomegranates, I hear, are very good for you,
Yes,
Santa.
it is.
They're a favorite in my kitchen.
It is.
We love
You know what
pomegranates
else
at
I
the
like?
North
Yeah.
Pole.
And you usually have a nice bowl of them, is oranges.
Yes, Santa,
Oh,
especially this time
I
of
love
year.
oranges.
Not only do they add a pop of color in our kitchen, but they give you the vitamin C.
Yes, vitamin
That's
C, very
natural
important.
energy for your
Yes, dear.
body, Santa.
Yes, dear.
We need to keep you going.
You take care of my nutritional needs.
I try
I
as best
appreciate
as I can, Santa,
Thanks.
because I know all of our friends are relying on you
Oh, I
for
know.
Christmas morning
you're right,
smiles.
You're right, and it's
Abs-
very important, and you support me, and I love you for that.
Oh, Santa.
Oh, you're
well, we all love you,
Why,
Santa.
thank you very
for the
much.
millions of smiles you bring everyone.
Oh, it's more than pleasurable.
Yes. You're so good, Santa. Well, this is a good story to read. This is the night before Christmas.
Oh.
The night before Christmas is, I think, one of the most exciting nights of
Yes,
the year.
yes.
There's so much excitement and the children are in suspense.
Yes.
And I think some of the children are even trying to catch a quick glimpse of you,
Well,
Santa.
There's a few times I've had to back out of a chimney or, had to step out of a house.
You're so good, Santa.
Oh, I thank you.
Oh, the children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. Aww. They heard a clang.
Yeah, I know. I tell the reindeer to, just kind of tone it down, but they get excited.
Everyone's excited, Santa.
I know.
The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment that it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted, and he called them by name. Oh, what a great depiction of you, Santa.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, Dasher. Now, I'm going to do my best to sound like you, Santa.
Thank you.
Now, Dasher. Now, Dancer. Now, Prancer and Vixen. On Comet. On Cupid. On Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch. To the top of the wall. Now, dash away, dash away, dash away all. How did I do, Santa?
You're wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then a twinkling I heard on the roof, the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. Well, I don't know if the hoofs are that little, but they're...
No, they They're not that little,
No, they're not that little.
but they do the best they can to stay as quiet as they can.
they do. They
Yes,
try.
they
But it is an exciting time, Santa.
Yes, it is.
And
A
this
very
little,
exciting
this little
time.
kitty is watching you
Oh, I'm
in
sure.
every page. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. Oh, Santa, you're always very merry.
Oh, that's the
that's-
secret.
That's
right there.
so great, Santa.
It is.
His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry, his droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight on his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad little face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Oh, Santa.
You know, I have to thank you for helping me stop smoking my pipe
Yes,
because
Santa.
it's a health concern.
Absolutely.
And I thank you very much once again. That demonstrates the love that you have for me.
Absolutely,
Yes, yes,
Santa.
yes.
I send you love from everyone.
know,
And
I
we
know.
need to keep you
I know.
healthy.
Thank you.
And I know that was a comforting thing, Santa.
It was. It
but
was.
We can't have any more, like a pipe. That's just not safe, Santa.
No, I agree. I agree.
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. And I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. Oh, Santa, he caught you. He sprang to his sleigh. To his team he gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down. Ooh, Santa! And away they all flew like the down of the thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Isn't that wonderful? I don't know if our friends got to see that very well.
Yeah.
You're dashing away with our friends.
And they do such a wonderful
They
job.
really do.
That looks like my trip to Switzerland, actually.
Oh, Santa, what a
think so.
marvelous village that
Either
is.
Switzerland or Austria, one or the other.
And what about Australia, Santa? We haven't
Oh.
talked about Australia yet.
Australia it's a beautiful land. It's the land of down under.
The land of
Of Down
Down Under. I heard there's quite a bit of desert there.
There's desert
but also,
there and kangaroos.
Yet,
Oh, my
Santa,
God.
have you got to see a kangaroo up
Yes,
close?
yes, yes.
Oh, Santa.
We had pulled the sled in, and once again, we used the sand
You used
as a
this-
landing pad. And I got out, and I slung my bag over my shoulder, and sure enough, here comes a kangaroo right in front of Rudolph.
Oh, Santa.
Rudolph turned to me and looked, and his eyes opened up. I
Ah.
said, "Don't worry about it. They're a friend. They're a friend."
They
And
are a friend.
the kangaroo came around to the sled, and I patted the kangaroo, and he put his head on my shoulder.
Oh,
I hugged him, and off he went.
everyone loves
Yes,
Santa Claus.
yes, it was a wonderful experience.
And I hear they have phenomenal koala bears there
Oh,
as well.
koala bears,
Oh,
absolutely.
the things you've seen,
Yes,
Santa.
yes, I've seen the koalas from the air. I haven't actually met one in person yet, but that will happen.
Yes,
Sooner or later,
Santa,
yes,
that's
yes.
fantastic.
Yes,
Isn't
It's
that
absolutely wonderful. Yes.
All the places you get to see,
yes.
Santa.
It's incredible.
There's nothing like travel.
No.
The travel It's such a learning experience.
And then when I go to Hawaii.
Santa, we
Oh,
forgot about Hawaii.
Hawaii. The color. The color of the beaches and the color of the water is absolutely beautiful.
Isn't that
Yes.
phenomenal?
And once again, they decorate their palm trees.
So it's just a different Christmas.
Just a different Christmas. Yes.
Isn't that wonderful?
Same time, same channel, just a different Christmas.
Except they don't have to shovel any snow
No,
there,
no, no,
Santa.
no,
They're
no.
quite lucky.
No.
Their
absolutely
backs are okay down
yes,
there.
Yes, it absolutely is.
And
And they're wonderful.
And I hear that Hawaii has a volcano. Do you get to
Yes.
see that from the sky?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And it's
that
pretty interesting.
Beautiful.
Because when it's active, which it's active a lot, you can see it spewing from the sky.
Isn't that
Yes,
amazing?
yes. It looks like a star exploding.
I was going to say that's its own type of
Yes,
natural
absolutely.
Christmas decoration.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
yes.
Santa, it looks like
Oh.
we have some more friends.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Hello, friend.
I think we have a shy one.
Hi, friend. Come
Well,
on in
hello,
and say hi.
hello. Hi. Come see Santa.
Thanks for
Well,
visiting.
hello, sweetheart. Come, it's okay. Come see
You
me.
look so
Come
pretty.
sit. Oh, well, hello, sweetheart. How are you?
I agree.
Oh, good. That's good. Come, my friend. Sit right here. Come, sit with Santa.
And here, we'll let him hold the microphone for
Sure, of course
everyone.
I'm sure. Come on.
Here's
Atta
the
boy.
microphone you can hold.
You're more than welcome.
There, for you guys. There.
How are you doing?
Doing good. How
You
are
doing good? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Have you been good this year?
I am doing good this year.
That's
That's
very
great.
good. I'm very proud of you. That's a good job. Do you help your mother at the house?
Yes, I did.
Good. That's good. And how about you?
Yeah.
You're a good girl?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So what do you want for Christmas? Oh, well, a yo-yo.
Ooh.
You would like a yo-yo?
Yep.
Those yo-yos are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Once you learn them, they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Huh. You learn to cradle a yo-yo.
Yeah.
Santa used to be able to do that, but he's got fat fingers now. You get a little older and his fingers a little fatter, and it's harder for me to do that. But you're going to learn it, and you're going to be great at it. And what do you want? What would you like?
I like slippers.
Oh, slippers. What, your feet get cold?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's possible.
Mm-hmm.
What else would you like?
I like the Beach Boys.
Oh, you like the Beach Boys.
Oh, that's a good one.
Mrs. Claus.
We
have a
our
Beach Boy
favorite.
fan.
Yes,
Oh.
Santa loves the
You
Beach
like
Boys.
the Beach Boys, huh?
Yes, I do.
Well, that a boy. That's what I like to hear. Do you know their songs?
Yes, I do.
Good for you. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And how's school?
School is doing good.
Good. I'm glad to see that. And how about you? Are you in school?
Yep.
You wonderful. Where are you going to school?
Little beginnings.
Oh, Little Beginnings.
I did it.
Yeah.
I go do some work. I will do some work.
Good.
The foggy. And also play the foggy.
And-
Go to bed.
Yeah.
Try eat cupcake with a.
Oh, cupcakes. Oh,
I
wonderful.
Cookie.
And cookies.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. And you have little friends at that school?
Cookie out of my big good.
Good.
We eat
Good.
cookie with, but eat cookie with night time.
And I want to ask you a question. Do you have some milk with those cookies sometimes?
I do too.
Do
I
you?
did
You get
too.
milk with the cookies?
I eat.
That a boy. Good
I
job.
I got my milk. I got my milk to put a cup, the cup. So I put the milk into put the cup. And sometimes I eat the cookie.
Yeah.
Yep, I will eat the cookie with the chocolate. I eat the cookie with my cat.
Yeah. Well, that's wonderful. And how about school for you? School's the school?
Yeah, and I eat.
School is okay.
Good. Good. I'm glad to hear that.
I'm at a high school.
You're out of high school?
Yep.
Wonderful.
I did the graduation.
Really, good for you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Wonderful. Good job. That's wonderful. Good.
I have a girlfriend,
You have a girlfriend?
That's fantastic.
Okay, what's her name?
Marwa.
Ah, yes. And how did you meet her?
I met her in high school.
Good. Awesome. That's wonderful.
I love her.
Well, that's good.
I love her. She loves me.
And you respect her.
Oh, that's
Very important to love and respect.
Yes.
Good job. I'm very, very proud of you. That's a wonderful thing.
That's
I'm
wonderful.
very proud of you. Yes, yes, Mrs. Claus. That's wonderful.
We love hearing
Huh?
stories of love here,
So
Santa.
how long have you been going out with this lovely young lady?
We're going out for dinner, and
Yes.
out for dinner and movies,
Good.
and
Excellent.
and bowling.
Really? Where do you go
Oh.
bowling?
Salem.
Ah, that's wonderful. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Cool. Big balls or little balls?
Little ball.
The little balls. I don't. Are there big balls anymore? I don't know any place that have big balls.
I don't remember.
No, I don't either. Well, that's wonderful. I'm very, very proud of you guys. That's awesome.
I am very happy.
Well, I'm
Oh,
glad to
that's
see that you're very happy.
fantastic.
I'm happy that you're happy. Atta boy. I'm very proud of you. That's awesome. Cool.
We love hearing stories of love and happiness, don't
Oh,
we, Santa?
absolutely.
We love
Absolutely.
that.
Yes, I do.
Just make sure you respect one another, right?
Yep.
And you know, there's a little, Santa's going to tell you a little compromise.
Compliment.
Life is a compromise
Yes.
sometimes. Huh? And you have to work at it.
Yes, it is.
Yes, you do. You do have to work at it. Doesn't come easy sometimes, but everyone's human. Huh?
Yes, it is.
Atta boy. And you little one,
Yeah,
have you been helping your mother?
yeah,
Yeah? Do you make your bed?
yeah.
Yep.
I got me one. I go to sleepy bed, so I eat the cookies. So I
Eat cookies in bed, did you say?
yeah,
Oh, wonderful.
I eat cookies.
Really?
I eat my milk and
Ah.
eat cookies in my milk, and sometimes I will eat my milk.
Yeah, well, Mrs. Claus won't let Santa eat cookies in bed
I eat
because Santa would eat a bag of cookies.
There's too
So
many
Mrs.
crumbs.
Claus watches me very, very carefully.
Too many crumbs.
Oh, too many crumbs.
Too many crumbs.
Yeah, too many crumbs.
Yeah, I eat too my cookie. But sometimes I eat my cookie.
Yeah?
I eat white puppy cookies in one puppy.
Wow, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Now listen, I'm not going to show up unless you're sleeping in your bed.
Yeah,
You know, you have to be asleep, or the
Yeah.
magic doesn't happen.
yeah, I eat cookie with me.
Yeah?
Sometimes see the way white but I take the on.
Okay,
And put the on.
cool. Hey, can you make sure she's asleep before I show up?
She will.
That boy, that's what I like to
I
see.
can eat a cookie.
Huh?
I eat the cookie.
You're eating a lot of cookies. Huh? Oh, you're eating a lot of cookies.
Santa, she's a girl after your own heart.
Oh, is she ever?
I eat cookie at my home.
Yeah. Can you do me a real big favor?
Yeah,
Can you leave me,
yeah.
I'd usually say 3 or 4 Oreo cookies, but Mrs. Claus will get mad at me. So, would you leave me 1 Oreo cookie and a half a glass of milk and a couple of carrots for Rudolph?
Yeah,
Would that be okay?
yeah,
Okay, good. That's good. Double stuffer if you can make it.
yeah.
What do you think? You know Oreos? You like Oreos?
I love.
Oh.
I love
I
Oreos.
You love Oreos?
Yes, I do.
A little glass of milk and you dunk it?
Yep.
Oh, isn't that something?
It's very
I
good.
Oh, it's the
definitely
best.
eat a cookie.
It's the
Definitely
best.
with me
Yeah?
to get the cookie.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Ah. So do you have breakfast in the morning?
yeah. I eat
You?
oatmeal.
Yeah.
I
Yes, I
eat
did.
my
Good.
cookie.
I went out to breakfast.
Oh, you did?
Oh, that's
I
my
ate
Awesome.
at
favorite.
the birthday at puppy dinner. So I
Ah.
went here. So I did puppy dinner. So I was here. So I was here.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Who was driving? I was driving.
Yeah?
I
I was
think
driving.
um,
What?
I drink coffee every morning.
Do you really? So don't I.
So that's how I start my day. We
And you
start
know-
our day with coffee too.
And I used to like put 3 spoons of sugar in my coffee.
No, Santa.
And Mrs. Claus caught me. I get a half a spoon of sugar now.
I don't allow him 3 spoons of sugar anymore.
Nope. And I can't even have half and half. I've got to have skim milk in my yeah.
Santa.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's good for me. Mrs. Claus is looking out for me.
Yeah.
We're
Hey.
trying to keep Santa healthy for everyone.
Yeah. So, do you put cream and sugar in your coffee?
Yes, it is.
Good. Wonderful.
I eat cookies with me.
Oh, you've been letting me know that.
Yep.
You eat cookies when? Morning, noon, and night?
Yeah.
Oh.
I only
Oh.
eat one.
Yeah.
I only eat one cookie.
Only one cookie?
Yeah, one cookie.
Okay. One cookie it is. She eats one cookie?
Uh,
Sometimes.
I eat one
Sometimes.
cookie.
sometimes.
Yeah, well, that's wonderful. And what's your name?
I'm Phil.
Phil. Wonderful, Phil. I'm Mr. Claus.
My birthday is coming up.
Oh, it is, huh?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I am going to be 38.
38? That is good. That's wonderful. And when's your birthday?
January 6th.
Oh, it's right
Oh,
around the
it's
corner.
Right near Christmas.
Wow. Hey, you're in good shape for 38.
Yes, yes, it is.
I think Santa Claus kind of envies you. I do. I envy you.
Yep.
Santa's got a few pounds on you. Oh, yes, he does. Do you work out?
Yes, yes, I did.
That
I
a-
worked out.
Good for you.
Wow.
I'm glad to hear
Good
that.
for you.
That's awesome.
I got muscle.
Let me feel it. Let me get. Jeez.
Wow.
I guess you do. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Good for you. Stay healthy.
I
It's
am,
important.
I'm eating healthy.
Plus, your girlfriend wants you healthy too.
My girlfriend, she has to eat eating healthy.
Good.
Oh, that's
That's
wonderful.
good. I'm glad to hear that. That's wonderful.
That's great.
So, would you like a little present from
Yeah.
Mrs. Claus?
Yeah.
Huh? What do you think?
I did
All right, you get off and you go have a present with Mrs. Claus. Go ahead, take your time, and you come over here.
Basket here.
Come sit over here for a minute. Come sit here for a minute.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. You're talking about
Those are
Santa
some
Claus here.
cards.
Get over here. Oh, you have the microphone.
Yes.
That a boy. There you go. Oh, what'd you get there?
I got a
Oh, I think those are special cards. What do
And
you
look.
think?
And look, we'll get to give you one of
Would
these.
you like some candy canes?
Sure.
Here,
All
we'll
right.
give, and you know what, Santa?
What?
We should give him one for his
Oh.
girlfriend.
Hey, I think I'm gonna give you 2.
Here.
Mrs. Claus, could I have 2 more?
Oh. Oh, looks just like our elves,
Thank you,
Santa.
Dad.
Oh! There you go. That's extra. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you
Good
very
job.
much.
You're more than welcome, and I hope that you have a very wonderful,
Look at your
wonderful
pretty
Christmas.
bow.
You too. Have a wonderful Christmas.
I do too, and you too. And give a hug and kiss to your girlfriend for me, will you?
I will.
Atta boy.
Tell her Santa says hello.
Oh, great job.
Yep.
Great job. Super. That's wonderful. What's your mother saying there? I think your mother wants you. Look at her. Huh?
Just don't trip over the cord. I'll take the
Yeah.
microphone for
Yeah, the
you.
microphone. Atta boy.
There we are.
Awesome.
Good
job.
job.
Thank you.
Have
All
a
right,
great
you're more
Christmas
than welcome,
and
and
have
you
a
have a
great
wonderful Christmas.
birthday too.
Thank you. Have
Oh,
Yeah.
it was great
a
meeting
good-
you.
good Christmas.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
very
We
much.
Have a
will.
good Christmas.
Thank you very much, and you too.
And
have
enjoy
a
your
wonderful
birthday. It's
You know what your
s-
girlfriend's going to get you for your birthday?
Yep.
Yeah, well, then it's not a surprise.
It's a surprise.
That a boy. Good job.
Have a good Christmas.
You too.
You too. Thank you for coming
Thank you
to
very
visit.
much.
Thank you for visiting. Thanks for coming by, friends.
Bye-bye.
It was good to see you.
You're more
You're
than
very
welcome.
welcome.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for stopping by. Merry
What a
Christmas.
wonderful visit. Thank
Oh,
you.
what special friends.
Absolutely. That's wonderful.
That's great.
Huh?
His friend's going to get quite the surprise.
Oh,
Give a little treat.
yeah.
Oh, we have more friends,
Oh,
Santa.
more friends. More friends.
Here, let me
more
hold that
friends.
for you, Santa.
Sure. Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas. Yeah, sit on Santa's. Merry Christmas. Oh, okay.
You look so good, Santa.
Why, thank you very much. Here, sit.
You're
sit.
welcome. I try to take care of him.
Yeah.
Here's your
So what are you guys
microphone.
doing?
Coming to visit you.
Oh, that's wonderful. And what did you do this morning?
Had pancakes.
Oh,
pancakes, huh?
yum.
What else did you do? Let me guess. Your grandmother's name is Mimi.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And what did you and Mimi do this morning?
We made gingerbread.
You made gingerbread?
Yep.
Ah, good. Did you help with the tree at all? You didn't help decorate the tree?
No.
Was that last night? I had a dream that you helped Mimi decorate the tree. No?
No, that was Sailor.
Oh, that was Sailor, your other sister. Wonderful, wonderful. Have you girls been good girls? Oh, boy. Oh, well, what's going on here? Have you been good girls? You're behaving yourselves?
Yeah, we've been amazing.
You've been amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's just wonderful that you've been
Yeah.
amazing. Oh, okay. Are you crossing your fingers?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, see, you can't fool Santa, you know. Oh, my little girls. All right, now, would you like to get a little candy cane? Because I know you like them.
Yep.
All right, go ahead. Go see Mrs. Claus.
Okay, ladies.
Watch
out for that.
Is that your Mimi?
You should tell your Mimi to come on up.
Oh, tell Mimi to come up, Mimi. Come see Santa. Oh,
Can you use the handheld because you're my...
my mother.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, and this is Mimi. Oh, Mimi, come sit on Santa's lap.
Oh, welcome, Mimi.
Oh, Mimi.
Hi, Santa.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Oh, that's wonderful. What do you want for Christmas?
Something maybe shiny and sparkly.
Oh, really?
Ooh, the
Oh.
sparkly presents are the
Let's
best
see. Mr.
present.
Clean in a bottle?
Oh,
Well, how about that Apple Watch I've been wanting?
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to go to Max to figure that one out. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Well, it's good to see you.
You too, Santa.
Why, thank you very much for
Would you
stopping
ladies
by.
like to pick a
Have a
prize?
lovely day.
Why, I will. I will.
Thanks for coming up to
Hi,
visit.
Mrs. Claus.
Hi,
Thank you
nice
for
to
taking
see
such
you.
good care of Santa.
We try. We say one cookie,
Oh, yes.
some
Yes.
milk,
Yeah.
some crudité, and some vegetables. That's what we
Oh.
say. We want to keep him healthy, right?
Mm-hmm.
There.
Yeah.
Bye, Santa.
Bye.
Santa.
See you.
Oh.
Merry Christmas.
Goodbye, ladies. Thank you for visiting.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
Yes.
Isn't that Christmas
Very-
is for all ages,
I know,
Santa?
I know it is.
It's
I know
for
it is.
everyone.
I know.
And she would like something sparkly and shiny.
Yeah.
Those are the best gifts,
Oh,
Santa.
they are?
They are.
Oh, really? Oh.
The small, sparkly, and shiny ones.
Yeah, really?
Goodbye, friends. Thank you for
Oh.
stopping by. What's on your Christmas list this year, Santa?
Oh,
Everybody.
you-
You ask everyone, and no
Well,
one
you
ever
know
asks
something?
you, Santa.
I'm a pretty easy guy. I just like having all my friends and all my family members, all my elves, and you, and everyone just to meet and enjoy one another. That's all I want.
That's wonderful,
That's all I
Santa.
want. Oh, there we go. Oh,
That's my favorite gift, too. Just
yeah,
having
that's-
everyone together. There's nothing that makes me happier.
that truly is the essence of Christmas.
That is the spirit of
Family
Christmas.
and friends.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Let's see if I
Yes.
have another
Yes.
story here. I have one more story, Santa.
Oh, wonderful.
This is our last story.
Oh.
But we recognize those
Oh,
friends.
yes.
Absolutely.
Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown Christmas. Everyone talks about the Charlie
Oh,
Brown
yes,
tree. Charlie Brown
tree.
Christmas. Oh, and this, you know what's special about this one?
What? Oh,
Maybe we can sing that after Santa.
Oh, maybe.
It's got a lovely Christmas carol. What's your favorite Christmas carol, Santa?
Jingle bells.
That is a good one.
Of course.
That's probably my favorite too.
It's got to be jingle bells.
I think there must be something wrong with me, Linus. Christmas is coming, but I'm not happy. I like getting presents and sending Christmas cards and all of that, but I'm still not happy. I always end up feeling depressed.
Oh.
Charlie Brown, you're the only person I know who can take a wonderful season like Christmas and turn it into a problem. Maybe Lucy's right. Of all the Charlie Browns in the world, you're the Charlie Brownest. Sounds like Charlie Brown's having a hard time.
Yes.
He goes to his mailbox. Hello in there. Thanks for the Christmas card you sent me, Violet. I did not send you a Christmas card, Charlie Brown. Don't you know sarcasm when you hear it? Oh, that was a joke, I do suppose. He says, oh, drats. Nobody sent me a Christmas card today. I almost wished we weren't in the holiday season. Oh boy, there's so much to do this holiday season. Try to catch the snowflakes on your tongue. It's fun. It's far too early. I never eat December snowflakes. I wait until January. Charlie Brown says they sure look right to me. Catching snowflakes on our tongue is so great, Santa. That's one of my favorite things to do.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Charlie Brown visits his friend Lucy. I think you have a customer. May I help you? Oh, I'm in sad shape. Wait a minute. Before you begin, I must ask you that you pay your 5 cents in advance.
Oh.
That's funny. All right now, what seems to be your trouble? I feel depressed. I know I should be happy, but I'm not. Let's pinpoint your fears. Are you afraid of responsibility? You may have hypengiophobia. Oh, I don't think that's quite it, said Charlie Brown. If you are afraid of cats, you have aleurophagia. If you are a fear of staircases, you have climacophobia.
Oh.
Or maybe you have pantophobia. That's a fear of everything. Charlie Brown says maybe that's it. Charlie Brown seems to have some anxiety about things, which is very fine, Santa.
Yes, yes.
Actually, Lucy, my trouble is Christmas. I just don't understand it. Instead of feeling happy, I feel sort of let down. Lucy says you need involvement. You need to get involved in a real Christmas project. How would you like to be the director of the Christmas play? Me, says Charlie Brown. You want me to be the director of the Christmas play? But I don't know anything about directing a Christmas play. Don't worry, said Lucy. I'll be there to help you. I'll meet you at the auditorium at 3 o'clock. Incidentally, I know how you feel about all this Christmas business, getting depressed and all of that. It happens to me every year. I never really get what I want. I always get a lot of silly toys or a bicycle or clothes or something like that. Charlie Brown says, what is it that you want? She says, real estate.
Oh,
That's quite a gift to
it
ask
sure
for.
is. Huh. Real estate.
And then Charlie Brown is visiting Snoopy, and Snoopy is decorating his little doghouse. And Charlie Brown says, what's going on here? And Snoopy hands him a paper, and it says, find the true meaning of Christmas, win money, 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 enter the Christmas lights and display contest. My own dog has gone commercial, he says. Oh, that's Snoopy.
Yes, yes.
I've been looking for you, Big Brother. Will you please write a letter to Santa Claus for me? You write it, and I'll tell you what to say. So she says, Dear Santa Claus, how have you been? Did you have a nice summer? How is your wife? That's thoughtful. I've been extra good this year, so I have a long list of presents that I want. Please note the size and color of the items and send as many as possible. If it seems too complicated, make it easy on yourself. Send money. How about 10s and 20s? Even my baby sister, says Charlie Brown. We don't ever send money, do we, Santa?
No. Absolutely not.
This is the music I have selected for the Christmas play. What kind of Christmas music is that? Beethoven Christmas music.
Oh.
What has Beethoven got to do with Christmas? Everyone talks about how great Beethoven was. Was Beethoven even that great? What do you mean? Beethoven was amazing. Did he ever get his picture on bubblegum cards? How can you say someone is great if they have never had their picture on a bubblegum card? You can be great without your picture on a bubblegum card.
Absolutely.
All right, says Lucy. Quiet, everybody. Our director will be here any minute, and we're going to start our rehearsal. The cast says, Director, what director? Here he comes. Attention, everyone. It takes a lot of energy to put a show together.
It sure does.
Wait till they see who their director is. Here is our director. Charlie Brown, man's best friend.
Wonderful.
Everyone's clapping. Well, it's really good seeing you all here. As you know, we are going to put on the Christmas play. One of the first things to ensure a good performance is strict attention to the director. I'll keep my directions simple. If I point to the right, it means focus your attention on stage right. If I make a slashing motion across my throat, it means cut the scene short. And if I spread my hands apart, it means slow down. It's the spirit of the actors that counts, the interest that they show in their director. Am I right? Am I right? That's right. When you put a show together, you need to listen to your director. That's right. The director has the vision. All right now, Lucy, get those costumes and scripts and pass them out. Now the script girl will be handing out your parts. Frida, you're the innkeeper's wife. Do innkeepers' wives have naturally curly hair? Frida would like to know. Pigpen, you're the innkeeper. In spite of my outward appearance, said Pigpen, I'll try to run a neat inn. Shermie, you're the shepherd. Every Christmas it's the same, said Shermie. I always end up playing a shepherd. And Snoopy, you'll have to be all of the animals in the play.
Yes.
Snoopy's got a big job because there were
Huge job, yes.
lots of animals in that play that they're rehearsing for. And she says, here, Linus, memorize these lines. Linus says, oh, this is ridiculous. I can't memorize something like this so quickly. Why should I be put through such agony? Give me one good reason why I should memorize this. And she says, uh-oh, I'll give you 5 good reasons.
Oh, boy.
That's not being a good big sister.
No, not at all.
And please get rid of your blanket. What is a Christmas shepherd going to look like holding a blanket? Well, this is one Christmas shepherd who's going to keep his trusty blanket with him. And he was creative with his blanket because he wanted to hold that. All right, everyone, says Charlie Brown. Let's rehearse the scene at the inn. I can't go in, Frida says. There's too much dust. It's taking the curl out of my naturally curly hair. Charlie Brown says, oh, don't think of it as dust. Think of it as soil of some past great civilization. He may be carrying the soil of ancient Babylon. Sort of makes you want to treat me with more respect,
Yes,
doesn't it?
yes.
Said Pigpan. And then Charlie Brown says, Sally, come here. What do you want for her? She's going to play your wife. Isn't she the cutest wife? And she has the nicest sense of humor.
Oh.
And see, she took her blanket from his head and tried to play a practical joke.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Charlie Brown looks a little discouraged, and Lucy says, what's the matter, Charlie Brown? No one around here has the right spirit. Look, Charlie Brown, let's face it. We all know that Christmas is very commercial. Well, this is one play that's not going to be commercial. We need the proper mood. We need a Christmas tree.
Yes.
Perhaps a tree, a great big shiny aluminum Christmas tree. That's it. Charlie Brown, you get the tree, I'll handle the crowd. Okay, I'll take Linus with me. The rest of you practice your lines. Get the biggest aluminum tree you can find, Charlie Brown. Maybe painted pink.
Oh,
Well, that's a change.
the big change.
A big pink tree.
Huh.
Aluminum even. This really brings Christmas close to a person. Oh, it says Christmas trees and all the prices have
Oh,
been
yes,
slashed.
yes,
And
yes.
there's new and there's used. There's all sorts of types. And Linus says, gee, I didn't know they still made wooden Christmas trees. This little green one here seems to need a home. And I think we all know what this tree is.
Oh, I think so.
I don't know, Charlie Brown. Remember what Lucy said? This doesn't seem to fit the modern spirit. Charlie Brown says, I don't care. We will decorate it and it will be just right for our play. Besides, he says, I think it needs me. We're back. Charlie Brown, what kind of tree is that? You were supposed to get a big tree, a good tree. Oh, Charlie Brown. I guess you're right, Linus. I shouldn't have picked this little tree. I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about? Sure, Charlie Brown. I can tell you what Christmas is all about. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them, and they were afraid. And the angel said unto them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And this shall be a sign unto you, ye shall find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host, praising God and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace and goodwill toward man. And that's what Christmas is all about, Charlie Brown. It's a good lesson. It's good to be nice to one another.
Absolutely.
Linus is right, said Charlie Brown. I won't let this commercialism ruin my Christmas. I will take this little tree home and I will decorate it. And then it will really work in our Christmas play. And look at Snoopy's house. He
Snoopy.
seems to have won first prize
Oh,
for the
of course he
decorating
has.
contest. I see a blue ribbon on his house. Oh, Charlie Brown. He's decorating his little tree.
Wonderful.
Look at the ornament. It made it to topple over. But he's not going to give up.
No.
He put
no.
that ornament back on and he covered it with a warm little blanket. And what are they doing with Snoopy decorations? You'll see. And they took the decorations from Snoopy's house and they decorated Charlie Brown's little tree, and it looks magnificent.
Beautiful.
Sometimes the best things come in the smallest, packages,
absolutely.
Santa.
Absolutely, Mrs. Claus.
Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown.
Merry Christmas.
They surprised him.
Yes.
What a beautiful night after all, Santa.
Yes.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, it is.
And that's truly the spirit of Christmas.
Yes, it is.
Taking something small and making it feel so large and important and included. Everyone wants to feel
And
included.
I'm glad to see that Charlie Brown was feeling better.
Yes, he was.
Yes.
He was pretty discouraged about
Yes,
the
he
Christmas
was.
spirit,
Yes,
Santa.
he was. Yes, he was.
And it was the kind act of others,
Yes.
that put him in the Christmas spirit, Santa.
Absolutely. And there are some people that need kind acts
Yes,
to feel better
Santa.
during this holiday season.
I think, Santa, that's a good point.
It is a good point.
I think we need to think about that.
Okay.
There are lots of people out there
Yes.
that need a kind act.
Yes, they do.
And what a wonderful time of year to think of others
Yes.
that need kind acts.
It's
I-
very important.
Yes, and I know it's a very busy season with lots of hustle and bustle.
Yes, yes.
But if we could stop and pause and reflect and
Yes.
think of someone who may need a kind act.
Yes. And there are
Does your
people-
own heart
Yes.
very good, Santa.
Yes, and there are people that need that support during
Yes,
this time of year.
that they can't do for themselves,
That's
or they
right.
need just a little helping
Yes.
hand. We need to remember those folks, Santa.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Take time out and say hi to someone.
Absolutely. A smile
Yes,
never
yes.
hurts anyone.
No.
Absolutely.
And I think that's very important. I know that Londonderry has a senior center, and a lot of the seniors gather, and it's a wonderful time.
Oh,
It's a wonderful
Santa,
time. Yes,
that's
yes,
wonderful.
it's a wonderful time.
Everyone gets together
Yes,
and connects
yes,
and thinks of one
The
another.
fire department had I was told the fire department had a Christmas dinner for the seniors,
Oh,
and it was wonderful.
Isn't
Absolutely
that
wonderful. Yes, yes.
To think of others,
Yes.
especially during this time
It
of
was
year.
just a wonderful time.
That's what this is all about, this
Absolutely.
Christmas season, Santa. That's what this
Absolutely.
season is all about.
Yes, yes.
That is so marvelous, Santa.
I also had heard a couple of stories about the police department in this town.
You have, Santa.
And then a couple of the policemen took their time out, fixed the skate park for the boys and girls, and worked with the boys and girls to fix the skate park. And I've heard other citizens say, oh, it's wonderful that the police take time out to help us do this or help us do that.
Isn't that
Just a helping hand.
wonderful,
Yes, yes.
Santa?
Yes,
Great citizens of our community,
absolutely.
the police officers
yes,
are,
they
Santa.
are. They've done a wonderful, wonderful job.
Isn't that
Yes,
wonderful?
yes.
And I didn't realize they had a skate park here,
They have a
Santa.
skate park here. Yes, they do.
It's an outdoor skate park, Santa.
Yes, it is.
Isn't that wonderful?
yes.
So many of our friends love to go to those skate parks.
Oh.
It's a great place for our friends to go,
And
actually.
and someone had mentioned that there's a police officer on the force that knows how to skate on a skateboard.
no,
yes, yes.
Santa.
I heard about that. I said, that's just so wonderful for
Oh,
the kids.
Santa, we'll have to meet him.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh, Santa. Well, Santa,
Yes,
we've had a
dear.
wonderful time
Yes,
here
we
today.
have.
But I hate to say this,
Yeah.
we probably should be going.
Well, you know something? I got a message from Rudolph that they're getting a little anxious.
Yes, it's time to be
So
going. It
it's-
was great
yeah.
to stop and pause and stay here
Absolutely,
and
yeah.
visit with our friends. But I think we
Absolutely.
need to get going.
Okay, and that's wonderful, and I want to wish the people of Londonderry a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday.
Merry
Christmas!
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas!